Hey, you know what it is. Taco Sunday, it's your boy Taco Papi. Here with the lovely Lord Charles, as usual. And this guy over here, Josh with the motherfucking bird in the building. You know what I mean? He got the taco shirt on. He's representing, yes sir, straight from Charlotte. You know what I mean? Fresh off the stage in a Broadway Comedy Club. Am I correct? I am correct because I was there.
Yes, you were there. Yeah.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that.
Amazing experience. First and foremost, I want to thank you for coming out there, supporting and all of that. I know everybody in here supported, so I appreciate that. Everywhere. I know that you guys were there.
Spirit Airlines.
Right the night before I went on stage, I know y'all bowed down and prayed for you.
Definitely.
Made sure I had an amazing set, an amazing crowd, and it was an amazing experience. New York has some of the most unrevivable bums I have ever came across.
Yo, them niggas. Yo, I ain't never seen a nigga sleep so peacefully on concrete.
I ain't never seen so many niggas die and come back to life.
Walking Dead. Times Square is the literal Walking Dead with lights. With lights.
Amazing. Got to see some shit. Got to stun on the gram. Made it look like I was a motherfucking superstar. So, you know how
I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm looking at everybody.
Nigga looking like his puppet son.
Not right. Leave my son out of this, Young Taco. Shout out to Young Taco.
Yeah.
Shout out to Young.
That
He's
nigga
over
sleeping
there.
with his eyes wide open.
He is looking just like he's looking just like the bums in New York.
Mouth wide open. Eyes wide shut.
Oh yeah. Them niggas is out there curled up. I seen the one boy with his whole hand in his ass. It was weird. It was Penn Station though.
That shit crazy.
Yes.
Like the whole?
His whole butt was out, and then his hand was in there.
So you just saw
it was in the crack.
Wrist?
I don't from the wrist down. Who knows what was going on? We don't know what was happening.
Two in the paint.
Might have been the shocker. Shout out to the shocker.
Silk
and the bowling ball one. So we got some topics today we actually gonna get to, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna do this today.
Let's do it. Yeah,
we're gonna do this today.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, what does that say?
First
you can't see in front of that big ass cocaine straw. Cocaine straw.
Chill, man. I don't even know why I'm drinking out this shit. Like next week we gonna have umbrellas in our shit.
Right.
First, I mean,
nursing home straw.
what's the shit with Lizzo? Lizzo in the news now because Facebook and IG are going to take the mean comments, the racist and fat phobic. I don't know how that's a term now. A fat phobic comments because she's upset. She got on what she got on IG and cried about it.
She's always crying or something.
What you mean? You think so?
Well, did you see the one where there was a rumor going around that she jumped off the stage? She what's it called? She crowd surfed or crowd dived and she killed somebody.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. That's fucked
She was
up.
like, yo, first of all, that's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
She was like, I never stage dived in my life.
She know better. She know goddamn well she better not do no shit like that.
Like, I'd be surprised to hear that shorty jumped. Like, in general.
She fell, but she ain't jumped. Shit.
So and then what else? That was it?
Well, that, and then apparently.
Well, this is my thing, right? So, Spence think I be trying to be mean and shit. My thing is, right? Get out of that light. You know what I mean? Get out of that. My thing is this, right? You, at the end of the day, unfortunately, this society is so mean and cruel. It's like.
Oh, so she shouldn't be a celebrity?
No. I'm not saying she shouldn't be. No, hell no, not because of that at all. But my thing is, they come at Michael B. Jordan.
So
they
come at. So you saying basically if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen?
Yeah, like you know, look at Coi Leray, right? They come at her left and right, and guess what? Shorty just keep like, hey, y'all can say what y'all want. I just made $2 million last night.
Yeah, but she can say.
And my thing is also this, right? Okay, Lizzo, you probably get 100,000 positive comments. Why you focusing on the 10? I'm gonna focus on
because
all them
she's doing
people.
it for attention.
Here's
That's
the
her
thing.
thing.
No, you get on the gram and you cry for attention. That you want attention. That's true. But at the end of the day, the whole if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen thing, like we acting like these aren't human beings. And you still got feelings. You still get hurt.
Yeah.
The shit hits. Just because Corey LeRae or anybody is moving on the gram, because we all know the gram is all about faking it and looking good. It's not about being raw and real and exposing yourself and being emotional. It's not about that. But it's about looking real. So half these people that's out there smiling on the gram is crying in a bathroom. Yeah, so who's not saying all these people that are smiling ain't crying? And this, and at the end of the day, people, these niggas on the computer, the keyboard thugs, whatever, think they can say whatever the fuck they want and think it's they right and they privilege to come at you just because you in the spotlight. That make a lot. Like, make shit. I wouldn't want to be famous. If you think it's your right to
but it's not right.
I understand it happens, but
I don't support it.
Just because it happens don't make it right.
It's just that it's just a new age in communication. So social media, it's just a lot more voices that can go out and reach the masses. It's a lot more. Nobody's are feeling like somebody's because they can drop a comment. But so let's
because I can make an opinion, I'm going to have.
Yeah, I mean,
whether
people had opinions way back in the day, and it just maybe wouldn't get published like it can now. And that's just, I mean, the hate or whatever glorification is still the same.
Shit, nigga, you come at me, I'm not gonna be happy about it regardless. Because at the end of the day, the accolades and all the praise and all that shit, it hits you and you feel good about it. But when somebody come at you like something that you can't help, like she should lose weight, you should do this. Somebody skinny, you come at somebody skinny. You come at somebody.
She had the perfect shape.
Like it don't matter. They would be coming, but exactly. Yeah. They come at the famous. They come at niggas' kids. They come at niggas' families. Like that shit. That's corny.
Well,
that's corny. It's uncalled for. It's unnecessary. And just because people. Now I don't really agree with getting on the gram and crying because a lot of that is sometimes it's theatrics. If you upset, if I'm upset, the last thing I'm doing is like let me log on and let everybody know I'm upset and let me cry.
I mean, how do you conjure the tears? Like, how do you just?
Who knows? She might have really been crying. She's probably really was upset.
But it's like you.
But
is it safe to say this? Is it safe to say this? As long as she's been alive, these ain't new things she's heard.
Probably,
not saying that it's right. Not saying that it's right.
So she's probably been getting beat down her whole life.
I ain't saying that it's right.
Now you getting paid. Like,
now you getting that chicken.
What do they say? Money don't make happiness. You don't like this. You don't like this shit.
I'm about to be I want to be the unhappiest nigga on earth. I want to be the unhappiest nigga on earth.
Just being famous.
I want
to be somebody, ain't it?
But I mean, it's gonna, even if you were working in an office, even if you probably clown your supervisor.
Who?
No, I block this. Like you're
no, I absolutely clown that motherfucker. Right, she coming every day, different hair. I'm like, who is this? I think I got a new boss every week.
Who is this?
Everyday jobs, people are still getting hateful comments. So the higher you get up there, the more you're in the public light.
But at the end of the day, is it right? Does that mean you can't feel nothing?
Of course not.
Being emotional about it, being hurt by it, doesn't mean, hey, well, stop.
I also don't gotta go.
You said get out the light.
It too.
But if you can't be famous without being out there. You gotta be in people's face.
Right. So you have to be able to take everything that comes.
So you saying that's the trade off?
Yes.
Yeah.
You saying you should be openly.
No, you should.
No.
It's not you should.
But you should
understand that this will come with the territory. If I go out and play, if I go out and do something, I don't want it. Listen, when people come,
I'll tell you right now. When people come to this is it for me.
When people come to the gym,
they gotta say
exactly.
They can say whatever they want.
Right, so what do you mean?
They can say whatever they want.
So are you going to stop?
We're talking about somebody being emotional about it. Listen, I'm not going to sit there and have y'all frying my family. I'm out of here. I'm not doing that shit.
So you're going to just
I would quit. Hell yeah.
Because someone said
no, if I'm not happy, well,
that's different. That's different.
This shit is making her unhappy.
Well, then, like he said, then you need to leave.
Get out the kitchen.
I'm not saying people people
Don't
should
be
be
stop
saying
being
mean
famous.
things.
If they coming at you and it's hurting you, stop being famous.
You
just said
no
she's
one
not
asked for
happy.
it. Nobody
asked
asked
for
for it.
lifestyle.
Nobody asked for being.
And with certain lifestyles come certain things in certain situations.
Just like when celebrities can't go wherever they want to go, do what they want to do because of the paparazzi.
You
right?
know,
It comes
you can't
with
just
the
go to the
territory.
grocery store no more. You
Yeah.
can't just go to the movies
You can't
no
just
more.
pop out
you
with
can't
a
just
new
go to the
boyfriend or
mall no more.
girlfriend
I don't
because you
know.
want to be in the limelight.
You don't have to do
unless
that.
you want to share it with
There
the
are
world.
plenty of delivery services to partake in. You ain't gotta leave shit.
All right, so you can't just
I don't
you
know,
can't
man.
have a drunken
I
crazy
just
night
don't-
out because you're going to be on TV.
I get it. I get that.
You're
I
like
get
under
that
a
part.
microscope.
I get that part. But
Like,
she's
bro,
just.
that come with the
She's
game,
not
man.
out.
You're trying to make excuses.
She's not out here wilding though. She's just out here.
She
I mean,
did show up
she's
at
doing
the
no.
basketball game.
She's doing a lot of
With a
shit.
thong on.
She's doing a lot of shit.
And a
Asshole on the
motherfucking
plastic
negligee.
So you can't wear what you want to wear. You can't do shit. No,
I
that's
said
what
you
you
asking for attention.
She's living. She's living.
You asking for
That
attention.
is all right. I give you that.
Yeah, don't.
That's
I
like
give
you
that.
come up with a
I give you that.
motherfucking some
I
shit
give
with
you
a motherfucking elephant shit in your
Sit
fucking
down.
cocker.
They can't see you. So damn.
It was explicit anyway, so y'all
Nah, but real shit. But Lizzo aside, there are people that are just doing what their job is, and they're living, and they're still being criticized that way.
My thing
You can't. It's a difference between because you're right. Lizzo do a lot of stuff that brings attention to her because she's big. Because if it was a smaller woman doing that shit, there's no problem.
Paris
Nobody's wearing no thong to a basketball game with a
Thank
jersey
you.
on.
And how
With
trying to
kids,
holler at,
kids
But-
around.
she's
But
trying to holler at
she
your boy
post-
from Jersey.
But
What's
she
your boy,
posted a picture of herself in the gram in the thong, and niggas is mad then too. Is that not true?
Well, that's because they're
They're mad then
hateful.
too.
They're hateful.
Because they're not criticizing.
Everybody be mad at
They not.
everything,
Yes,
man.
exactly. This shit is stupid. It's
That's
stupid.
what
Everybody
we
got
need
an
to do.
opinion, and now everybody out here typing, and maybe they should take that away. Maybe they should get everybody and
Man,
make
you
them back to
taking
nobody.
you taking away
Celebrities,
people's freedom of speech.
celebrities are
Shit.
celebrities, and we supposed to look at them, and they not supposed to. They're not the peons. You the peon.
My thing is this.
Take that
right?
shit away from
This is-
them.
but this
They
is
don't
my
have the
thing,
right.
You know what? You know what I would do?
Take that.
You
Take
know-
that away.
Yeah, you
Take
know
it all
what?
away.
Taking the rights away. So you know what I would do though? If I'm Lizzo, right? I don't like shit, right? It's a little feature in the settings.
Turn
where
the
I can
comments
turn
off.
my comments off.
She
Turn
probably
the
gonna
comments
get
off,
DMs.
and then
They gotta check
and then
those.
they'll fry her for that. That's it.
It don't
You
matter.
getting
How they
fried
gonna fry her?
regardless.
How they gonna fry
How
her?
can you fry her if you can't
Motherfuckers get blog and
turn her comments off?
You think everybody's-
You know
every-
what? When I go to Drake shit, he only like it look like only all his millionaire friends can comment on his shit. It's his friends who he know ain't gonna give nothing but positive energy to him.
He got a team that control his page.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of them are
So,
Yeah,
just
and they got
so you
they
can
got
you can
people- and they
control
got-
your narrative.
You can't. Yeah,
So
but see,
if that's
but
what makes you happy, do that.
But here's the
because she's in a
problem.
position to do that.
But here's the problem.
You don't
Everybody
have
has
to
a.
subject yourself to this negativity. When you can be like, turn comments off or whatever, all my friends.
And then she's gonna get fried for that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Lizzo's
Nobody's
scared.
fried
Lizzo, this is
All
what
right,
they
and that's
doing."
gonna last what?
After that
Damned
one
if you do,
comment's
damned if
done,
you don't. They keep doing that shit.
that's it.
They gonna find a way. They always find a way.
I mean,
They always
But
find a way.
that's like that comes with the territory. It
They
does.
always find a way. But don't get me wrong. Like, I don't be a fan of all that shit. But I don't follow her. And a lot of people get mad at what people do, but be watching. Like, why would I? If I hate somebody so much to comment mean things under their page, why the fuck am I watching?
No, we agreeing that the people that are leaving the comments
because
are
they're
hateful.
doing
We're
this.
not defending
They
those
are
people.
doing this. It's
Not
like
at
this.
all.
It's like they
They're
out there
trash.
going out their way to bring people down.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
they're
what,
miserable.
and we're sitting there like it's their right. It's not a good.
We said it comes with the territory.
It comes
We
with the
didn't
table, but
say that
still,
they should do it.
we're not. We're really looking at somebody being emotional about it as the bad part.
Can we say this though? Can I play
said it was for
devil's
attention.
advocate real quick? And can we say this? It's real safe to say when you click on them comments, right? And sometimes it's just motherfuckers just trying to be funny.
Yeah,
You'll
we got
laugh and that
trolls
shit
in
be
there.
funny.
Some of the
So it ain't really about me. Sometimes niggas just trying to get a joke off me. You
shit,
like,
know damn well. Now on IG, they watching those comments. You say something that sound like hate
you
speech,
can't say
it's
shit.
cut. So whatever was happening, it was racism involved as well. It wasn't just being a heavyweight.
But
She's
when
been
I-
getting
when I-
that.
when
She's
I-
been getting that from the start.
A dude tell me the other day, he was like, I didn't know you can make comments from jail.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. You saw
He
that?
said that to you? It was a white guy?
He was trying to say I was in jail, though. He was like, I didn't know you could make comments in jail.
Who said that? What did you say?
Yeah.
What did you say?
He got that off though.
Hold on, this nigga, you was hurt? You was like, hold on, am I? You looked around and shit?
I was like,
Fucking background.
I was like,
Nigga,
yo.
look, hold on, where the fuck am I?
I was like, that's how I FaceTime your mom and make conjugal visits. Clap back. Clap back. 2 shots.
Shout out to that dickhead.
Oh my
Thanks.
god. Tag him in the IG.
Yo, you was getting...
I was mad as shit, you bitch ass nigga.
What post was it? Like, what the fuck was you on?
Because I said something about
Yo,
Skip Bayless. And that shit got like
Under Shannon Sharp shit?
Under Skip shit.
Oh shit, Skip.
And I got like 300 something likes. And one dude came at me. He was like, simple minds say simple shit. Shake my head.
What the hell did you say? Pull it up.
Look.
Yo, nigga got deep as hell on this shit.
367 likes.
Read the shit, nigga. Go ahead.
What's the post
I said, so the post about, so Skip Bayless old. So he.
Shout out to Skip Bayless old ass.
So he posted a picture of his alarm clock. And he was like, I'm up at 2 a.m. So I said, nigga so old, he don't even use his phone as an alarm like us normal people do. LMAO or whatever. That shit got that many likes, so.
What's wrong with that?
I know, I'm just tripping.
No, that wasn't no bug.
So,
hate speech.
this nigga said. Right,
old phobic, Asian phobic.
He's a
I hate you old niggas. Earth belongs to the young. Die. No,
Who said that? Nigga, y'all got, you know what? I'll just be in the middle. I'll just be here. Y'all let me know when y'all all in the know and shit. I'm out here learning I'm learning with the rest of these niggas. I'm getting
Skip probably uses a pocket watch and
I need to be like trains running on time. Flip that joint open. Trains on schedule.
right in my pocket.
2:15, right on schedule.
Nah, so this is nigga said, simple minds say simple shit.
What's the
SMH.
no. What's the niggas at?
Oh god.
What's his at?
Dr. Phil
Dr. Phil
GD NDC.
Dr.
see.
Feel Good
Dr.
DC.
Dr. Feelgood
NDC.
Let's click on this page.
Click
on this page. Click
Where
on
did
this
he
page.
go to school?
So let me tell you something. I said, shut your goofy ass up. Can't take a joke ass nigga. Laughing my ass off. I said, you gotta be a cornball in the mix. I said, this is what I said, nigga, I just went to your page. I should flame your big Thanos face looking ass. But I'm gonna let you live.
You deserve everything you got. I don't want to hear no more. You deserved everything you got, you jailbird ass nigga. I didn't know you can make comments from jail. I would have said the same shit. The fuck? You done came for his whole likeness. It was like, yeah. You was acting like you said one thing, and the niggas came out of nowhere. It was like,
I don't know what I said to piss him off.
yeah. You know what? Cut this shit. That nigga over here acting innocent. All I said was Skip don't use an alarm clock like us regular folk. And he just came from a whole existence. Nigga, you what the hell? You done flame grilled this nigga, this whopper head ass nigga. Dr. Feelgood NDC, I'm very sorry. Because once again, the internet has jumped to conclusions. I apologize to you, your family, and your Thanos face.
This nigga look like one of them fucking.
Yeah, man, stop roasting the nigga before you start roasting me. Look at this. All I did was say one little thing, and then he just said,
We were all like, what did he say?
yeah, I'm all into this nigga, bitch ass nigga, you know that.
He said, simple minds say simple things.
Yeah,
Josh up the fucking comment like that long.
Yeah, and then you got simple as hell with it.
That's why your grandmama got dementia.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck you and your family, nigga. Then he said something crazy. He said, I didn't know you could make comments from jail. It broke my heart. I'm like, damn.
That was below the belt.
Yeah, he went too far. God damn, you over here cursing this nigga's existence. You talking about he went too far. You know what? You know what? Next subject. All he said was one little thing about, I didn't know you could make comments. That was clever for him. That's probably his best shit. He probably high-fived his white friends. Said, guys, I got him. Listen, look at him. He came, look what he said about me. And he probably doing a podcast or whatever.
On lockdown. He won't respond until 12 hours from now.
He's probably doing something right now called Choco Tuesdays with him and his friends with his no beard, wide face.
Looking like a thumb.
He definitely looks like a thumb, no nail. That nigga like a human toe knuckle. The human toe knuckle, Dr. Feel Good.
Dr. Thumb Good.
A gnarled knuckle.
Dr. Field Hands. Dr. Field Hands. That nigga look like Liz O'Neill.
Full circle.
Bringing it back.
Looking like
here on Taco Sunday.
Oh,
Next, okay. All right. Anything else? You got anything else to add? Do you have anybody you're cyberbullying before we get moving on? Anybody else? Is anybody in the audience wrongfully accused? Anybody else? Nobody else? All right. Moving on. God damn.
That's why I'm here.
Pregnant while dating.
Yeah.
Yay or nay?
Yay or nay? No. Listen. I've been on these apps for on and off for some time, and the frequency of pregnant women is alarming.
Really?
I've seen more. There's a picture on my phone. Maybe I'll show y'all. Maybe I won't. Of a profile of a chick. She was pregnant. She was like, she had her maternity pictures on there. Maternity pictures, and she was saying, pregnant. How many other months? Talking about and the next picture was her ultrasound. It's a boy. She had a son. She had a son. First of all, my thing was like, and I'm like, had the baby first. You know what I'm saying? She's out here looking for dates. She's like, we're a package deal. I'm like, yeah, y'all
stuck together.
Yeah, the motherfuckers in the womb. You definitely a package deal. You got the baby package in your damn stomach. And she and my thing is like, I seen that more than once. And the fact that she was ugly as shit doesn't have nothing to do with it, but she was ugly as hell, and I just wonder how she got that way.
My thing is this, like,
no, pregnant.
Oh, I thought you meant ugly.
Oh, shit.
Like, that's not her fault.
It probably is.
How would you feel about something like that, personally, as the female on the panel?
If I, all right.
If you're pregnant?
No, how do I feel about pregnant women on apps? Yeah. I just look at it as she's clearly lonely. Emotional.
You ain't lonely. You got a goddamn human in your stomach.
Right?
You got all the company you need.
She feeling the kicks every day.
See, there you
Around
go.
the clock.
That's why you making comments
from
jail.
Motherfucking criminal.
He gonna lure me into a fit. How do you feel as the only female? Adjust his glasses.
He spent all his rec time on the computer.
Call me Josh Samuels.
Tell me how you feel about it. No, you're wrong.
That is true. He waited till you started talking to be like,
I got this bitch.
Dave Chappelle, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah.
Nah, man. No, go ahead. How you feel?
For real.
I feel like she's obviously, I don't think she thinks she's going to find real love. But I guess she figured, look, it's like shooting your shot. She's on there. If somebody swipes, they either have a fetish.
Yo, niggas like that shit.
Or they're just super
Not this
nice.
nigga, but niggas like that shit.
And she might be lonely.
By super nice, you mean simp, right?
You know, whatever. Yes. And
I'll take care of you and the baby.
She might find somebody. All she's doing is trying. I mean, I don't know why the ultrasound pictures were on there and the maternity
she just want to let y'all know.
But I guess she's letting you know, like, how far. I mean,
she was
ultrasound
far.
picture, that was weird.
She was far. Ultrasound, maternity. She had this little. She had a flower. It was like a flower.
Somebody may say she's beautiful.
A halter top, yellow halter top, and a long flowing.
Let me ask this, right? What if a dude went on his Tinder and was like, "Yo,
I got a baby.
This is my BM," and he's showing the BM ultrasound.
They do that.
I ain't never seen.
They do that. They do something similar. Like, this is my wife. My wife.
I don't know what niggas do. So.
Niggas be doing that shit.
How do
Niggas be on there with their wives and shit.
But that's like swingers type shit, not like the actual male's profile.
Man, I talk to this motherfucker every day. She see that shit.
I came across a dude.
She see that shit. She don't be trying to play me.
No,
I talk to people.
But I've never seen a dude on there with his fucking BM talking about.
Got the flowers drawn around her head.
I
With the
saw
fucking
a
white
dude.
dress with the stomach
It was
out.
yellow. It was a yellow
I saw
dress.
a guy on there. He was like, "I'm gay. But I'm looking for a woman to make a child with." I saw that. He was on. I think it was Bumble.
How was that not just on par of this shit? You know
Well,
what?
that's why I was co-signing. Shout out! I hope he found. I won't say love, but I
he
hope he found the BM of his dreams.
Well, we
He
know
don't
he
love
found
his
a
baby.
woman.
Yeah,
Found
that's
a
what I'm
woman. He out here
saying.
trying to stud puppies and shit. Like, fuck out of here, man. I'm gay,
That's
but I'm
what
trying.
saying.
You know what I
He wanted
mean?
a child, so
I'm
he
trying
was
to-
like,
I'm trying to
no
sweet
strings attached. You know, I just need your eggs.
Yo, yeah, like,
And
what are
you
you
can carry
doing?
it.
What are you doing? Skeet off in the bucket.
No,
Let
but he
somebody
won't
say.
get the baby. He wants to raise a child. If he goes to a sperm bank,
No, but he can absolutely donate his sperm. Is he trying to say half? Is he
You
going to
can
give it?
exclusively donate it to the person
You
who
can.
wants to donate
There's.
it.
What is he? He was just looking for like a. You know what? He didn't want to pay for it. That's what it was.
well, maybe, but he
You don't want to
also
pay for it.
yeah. But if you go to a sperm bank, you can raise.
No.
that
If
child.
you not sperm bank, a surrogate got type thing.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of
First-
fucking money.
So that's what it was.
Like $10,000
So he was
for
cheap.
a surrogate.
He was just being cheap.
Or maybe he's being smart.
But I mean, who's going to do it for free?
Hey,
I want you to wait. I want you to.
Maybe he would give them like a couple grand, not 10, but they can have an agreement where like you never look. I don't know. I didn't swipe right, so I don't know what
You
the fuck.
should have did it. I did
I'm
this shit
good
for
on
research.
that. I'm good
I did
on
this
that.
shit for research. Like,
Well, I'll send him your way.
What are the
you tell
terms?
him you know somebody, and y'all can talk turkey and figure out what the
Talk turkey.
while he does the stuffing, and you
Listen,
figure out what's the deal.
nigga,
and I
you know
don't
what? Next subject. Y'all coming
Wait,
for my
so-
coming for my soul. Like I'm just pregnant
So
women,
what's your-
pregnant women on the site. Like I feel like my
What's your-
opinion.
as a man,
My opinion is
you're wrong. No.
I wasn't the one. Shit, I'm the nice one of the family. He out here cyberbullying niggas, not me. Damn. Fuck. Nah, like in my opinion, for real talk, like my opinion, have the baby first. Be a mom first. Figure that out.
She ain't gonna have time.
Baby dad, where is he? Like you don't, because half these Jones be back and forth with these niggas anyway.
Man can pop something in the joint and still move how they operate. So
Yeah, he could be on dates.
yeah, so my thing is this, like, I mean, as a dude, like, I would want to see my baby mama on fucking Tinder. Like, the fuck are you doing? Like, but I mean, at the same
But
time,
you could be on Tinder.
but
So
at
if
the
you
same
see her on Tinder, you're on
like,
Tinder.
they obviously missing. They obviously got to be missing something to even want to do that. I think it's. I agree. Like, have that baby first. Like,
You're not gonna have time to date after the baby. That's what she know.
But then
She's trying
like,
to get in
well,
some
ain't nobody
candidates.
trying to.
you know what? There's niggas out there. You know what?
It is niggas out there that.
I think
My
there's
opinion,
people
have
out
the
there
baby
that would do
first.
it.
But at the end of the day, like you right.
I mean, because if you're gonna be a stepdad, why wait till the nigga three?
You can just
Exactly.
You can just start from the
Might as
jump.
well.
Like,
You
What
can
you trying to
raise
be?
it on your own.
You trying to be the first one he see and shit?
Soldier Boy with the
I
baby
sure
seat.
did.
I was the first motherfucker.
I'd Papi. I'd Papi.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, man. Well,
I
my
was the first to raise you, little nigga.
nah, man. Fuck that. These niggas be signing up for the bum deal, like. yo, this is.
Well,
it's
hey,
another
guys
subject.
get with women that have kids, so what's the difference?
I mean,
I'm trying
that's
to
cool
raise.
and all.
I'm trying to raise Oprah, baby. I ain't trying to raise.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you out here, like my thing. No, really, if it's move how you want to move, but the complications that come with having a child with anybody, whatever the situation is with the baby father, there's complications. There's gonna be complications. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure them. You gotta figure them out. Dating is a whole nother focus. You know what I'm saying? And that's you gotta have that baby first. How you gonna focus on figuring out what it's like to be a mom and figure out what this dude or whoever signed up for this shit is how you gonna get to know him?
Because I think a lot of females will want to know. They don't want to find out raising a kid without a dad either. So I think that also plays a part. Where it's like, why do I got to figure it out as a single mom if it's a guy out there that'll help me figure it out as a two-parent home?
But you,
I think
you gotta think. You gotta.
but
you
you
gotta
are
take account of
already
everything.
you are
know what I mean?
already exposing your child yourself to somebody you do not know.
Okay.
And how do you get
well,
to...
by the time that nigga come
It
out,
takes... It depends. No, she was ready to pop. She was ready to pop. But I'm saying, like, in relationships, it takes time.
9 months, nigga.
Listen,
figure it out.
We all been there. It takes time to get to know who you fucking with. And sometimes people jump in heads over heels with somebody and don't know who the fuck they're dealing with.
And know you preggo.
We don't.
That's a strong
9 months is just relative because if she
but
pregnant,
you know
she
you're
could be
pregnant.
It could be
That's
anywhere.
another component.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You know what I mean? He see you over here. I'm proving your point. I'm proving your point, nigga.
We're saying the same thing.
Nigga, I'm proving your point. Nigga, that's what I'm saying. It's complications that come with being a mother, having kids on both sides. Now, I get it. The men can move how they move. But at the end of the day, depending on the situation, you still going to have to deal with this shit. So how you get to know somebody while you're dealing with all the baggage that come with being pregnant and having kids? You can't. Then you got what? The doc. You got situations. You got kids. You got niggas you don't know. You got bitches that be bringing niggas around to their kids all the time. Don't know who the fuck around their kids.
I think it's a team effort.
Yeah, what team? You got this nigga. This nigga's a free agent. She out here in the free agent bin. You out in the free agent bin getting pickups like, listen. Who in it?
Alicia has traded for it.
Yeah, she trading for niggas.
If you got pregnant,
You better stick with that draft pick, nigga. Fucking up, stick with him. She out here 13 months pregnant.
13 months.
Talk about who want to date me.
Like the baby punching now. Fuck him. Shit.
I'm not taking this.
Motherfucker like this.
I'm not taking it. I don't care. Shit. I'm taking the Applebee's. She getting a 2 for 20. She getting both. She eating for 2.
Y'all getting a 4 for 4.
She getting a 2 for 20 to herself. I mean for 2.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Go in labor and figure that shit out first. Then get on Tinder. What the fuck is wrong with you? Who want to be there? Who want to sign the birth certificate?
I never see that man again.
Yeah, who want to cut the umbilical cord? Just so that motherfucker can grow up not looking like you and say, "You ain't my fucking dad." Trust me, I seen it.
Have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Seen it. Just trust me. I said trust me. When did you see it? No, don't ask. Fuck out of here. Pregnant and dating. Sound like a goddamn TLC show.
They probably have
It probably is. Pregnant. Matter of fact, TLC holla at me. Pregnant and dating, a new show. I'm hosting. Matter of fact, it could be a game show. Because Netflix pick all that shit up.
A game show?
Yeah, pregnant and dating, where a pregnant bitch
like a reality
get
show.
to pick, and niggas fighting to be with a pregnant bitch.
And
in the end, and then you know what? And then instead of roses and shit, they give out golden
pacifier.
Nah, yeah. or whatever they use to clip the umbilical cord with. Golden clamps. Golden clamps. Forceps. Golden forceps.
Stop it.
The last nigga standing get to clip the umbilical cord. Pregnant and dating. Holler at me, Netflix. The fuck? Bullshit. Get your extended belly button ass off the gram, off the Tinder. Nobody want to see that shit. Lamar's. Go to Lamar's class, bitch. Who want to come to Lamar's class with me? Swipe right. Fuck, man.
He got real fast.
I'm upset. You know what? My bad, bitch. I'm sure her kid is grown now and watching this. So shout out to you. Your mom's a hoe.
Oh my god.
I said it.
Oh my god.
I said it.
Yeah, fuck pregnant bitches.
Yeah. No. On
You don't
Tinder.
need love.
Fuck them on. If they on Tinder, fuck. Well, you can fuck. If that's what you into.
How dare you try?
Right. He out here trying to poke a fetus in the face. Fuck out of here. He gonna be fucking and the baby gonna kick. Fuck out of here.
Nah, so have you ever ran into a Tinder date that didn't look like?
Absolutely. It's called a catfish, Josh. But somebody, this nigga like, yeah, you been locked up that long, nigga? You been locked up that long? You don't know what a catfish is? This is what the kids are saying on the streets.
South about my
This nigga
shit,
like, yeah, man, have you ever ran into or just hanging by.
I wish there was a phrase for when
Yeah,
someone
and
doesn't
you know
look
what I'm
like
talking
who they
about.
pretend
When
to
you
be.
look at their photo and it look one way, right, and then you run into them by happenstance, it happens, and they don't look like who they was portraying.
Because it's almost like they're fishing for something.
Yeah, like it's almost like.
And a cat's involved.
Yeah, it's like playing cat and mouse games, fishing for compliments. If only I can find a couple. It's called Catfish. Here on Taco Sunday, we educate everybody. Catfish. Just say Catfish.
Dated someone that did not look
Have
like
you ever been catfish? Just say it. And long story short, have you ever been catfish? Go.
I met a guy that said he was 6 feet. He was easily 5'6" on a warm day.
Maybe you know what? He probably typed it in backwards. He probably meant to say 5'6" and accidentally put 6'5". It happens.
No, he said 6 feet. So
6 feet.
He didn't type anything.
yeah, no.
Maybe he was.
I was height fishing. Is that a thing? Height. His face looked like his face. He just it was here.
So the photo
So
wasn't cropped.
That nigga was looking down.
He had all his pictures of phones on the ground.
That nigga was hanging on the rim and shit. He was like, that nigga's tall.
You just had to zoom in and see the shit said little tykes. Like, oh.
He's standing in doorways and shit like a playhouse.
Nigga out there nerf hooping like.
Nigga out there.
He was seeing it on the picture far away.
How did that make you feel?
I felt lied to. If I knew what it was.
Did you continue to go on a date?
Well, I went on the date, but I never saw him.
So you put him on your back.
Yeah, I carried him into the place.
You said, all right, fuck
Put him in the papoose.
All right, fuck it.
I said, let me put my flats on. I had to change my shoes.
Did you feel like you were dating and pregnant?
No. Chill.
Because, have you ever felt like you catfish someone?
No, because all the pictures I use are like from the last couple months. I was like, why you clear his throat?
I heard it. Dougie Fresh in the background.
He was like,
Who?
he was clear his throat like he's a catfish nigga.
Has anyone ever said or made you feel like
That I did?
Mm-hmm.
No, usually I hear I look better than I don't think I'm very photogenic, so I think my personality, I look better.
You're taking a lot of goddamn pictures though. You just do.
Don't call me out. Don't call me out.
I think you photo well. I'm just saying.
Well, I've heard that a couple. I'm not. I mean, they could be gassing me. I'm not. I know that's definitely a thing. But I have not heard that I don't look like my pictures.
Okay.
So.
What about you?
Oh, I can talk now. I forgot what I was talking about. Thanks.
You've been catfished.
Oh yeah, that's what we. Oh no, yeah. Nah, it was a lot of times like you can't call catfish because somebody know they because a lot of people know their angles. A lot of these Jones know their angles like.
All right, that's fine.
Catfish.
So
but that's like, all right, if you're within a couple, like,
catfish.
people are going to post flattering pictures of themselves. But I think it's like, if I was using a picture of me 10 years ago, no, that's catfish.
No, that happened to me. That real life
so, like,
happened
I
to
wouldn't
me.
do that.
I'm sitting there looking at this John like, God damn, she's sending. I was like,
People
yo,
be using
somebody was
old
like, yo, my
pictures.
friend.
That's like, it's them. But it's like they have more hair on their head.
Yeah.
They're not gray. They're not
Like,
right.
yo, John was like, I got a friend.
Catfishing.
She was like, I got a friend. And then I was like, all right, send me some flicks. So her friend was sending her the pictures. I'm like, all right, she look all right. One thing was, I got on the phone with her. She sound dumb, like real, like I can't even. It was like one of those people. It was hard to talk to her.
Okay.
So it was like
everything.
It was like she almost everything I asked her, she would just ask me right back, or repeat the question every time, but not really answer it. I'll be like, so what kind of food do you like? Oh, what kind of food do I like? What kind of food do you like? Like, I don't know.
But what's I gonna do being catfish?
But anyway, I digress. I see her pictures. She sent me pictures, whatever. She sent me a lot of different pictures. So I'm like, bet. Pull up. I'm pulling up to her house or whatever. And I'm looking, and I see this lady in the street. I seen this lady in the street, and I'm like swerving around her and shit. And then I'm on my phone like, yo, where you at? Oh, I'm outside. So I'm like, I think your mom out here. I was like, is that your mom in the sweater? That's what I said.
Oh
is that your mom in the sweater? And she was like, no, that's me. And she pull up. So she was bigger. She was bigger than she was in the photos. And she just looked aged. She looked more aged. And I was just looking at her like,
That's what I mean. Like that's a lot.
I was with her, and I'm in the car,
difference.
with her. We're going on a date, and it was funny because we went to the movies and shit, and I'm like all pissed off, like in my head, like this man. And then I just happened to run into my sis, and she like, you with that girl? I'm like, this lady?
Nah, this is my date.
Yeah, I'm over here getting the tickets. I'm tossing it back and shit like a goddamn relay.
Trying to walk off fast. So she like, hold up.
I'm over here lateraling the shit to her. Like, I'm like, come on. She like, why you walking so fast? I'm like, man, we in there.
At least it was dark.
Yo, no, it was shit.
That wasn't dark.
She had this knit sweater. It was a white knit sweater. I could see her the whole time. And that was just one story being catfish. I have plenty. Because these chicks, some of these chicks know they angles and they be out here. But I know now. I know now when it's this, when it's titties up, buyer beware. Buyer beware. That may just be the tip of the iceberg. Because these Jones, yo, that's it. Real shit. I'm like, yo, is that right? Is it right?
Minutes.
Is it right to be catfished?
Oh, when niggas is bald?
Hey, we're not gonna go on this subject.
Hey!
No, I was catfish at 19 years old. Like, he was 20. I was catfish. I'm not talking about now, but yeah.
How far? Where did this shit start? Where did it start?
He had the
Oh, he had the horseshoe?
Yeah. And it was a big head.
Oh, so he was looking like, was the doctor feel good? He was looking
No,
like
he
him?
had a big. It was like a.
So, but
Megamind
but everything else was the same.
Yeah.
Did you? So what happened?
You know who I'm speaking about.
Shout out to you, Baldy.
So you know how that went.
Shout out to you, Baldy. They're just friends.
He doesn't know that.
He is still trying. Maybe if you try Hems, what's the other one? Roman, Keeps.
How do you know all these products for hair?
Yeah.
I've heard
I am a 36-year-old male with Instagram, and they're targeted ads. All the ads. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah,
What's the shit you said? Remember that shit you said? Instagram must think I'm a bald-headed nigga that dick don't work. You said that.
Like, Instagram thinks my dick don't work or something.
It should be like,
hey,
lemonade.
Suffering from ED?
No, lemonade is another brand with ED treatment. Lemonade,
I've never seen
Hems,
What a single
Roman,
box of
Keeps.
Hems.
Yo, and it's all that shit. It's all about all of them.
Need that shit.
All of them. It'd be like, you bald?
Yeah.
Your dick don't work? You're too big? All in one. You go buy a kit. You pay one full price and just, I guess, get your youth back. I don't fucking know.
No, that's shit.
Niggas be on there brushing their hair like, yeah, I tried Keeps. This is before, and their shit is all shiny, and they like, yeah, I got Keeps. Now they got to fuck out of here.
It's probably I have something I want to go to, but I want to hear from you. I want to talk about male weaves. We'll come back to it. Men getting weaves.
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, you haven't seen
They do
that?
it. They do it on their beard. They do it on their head.
No, they do full on like lace.
They get the cap. They get the
They be
cap.
pulling the hair like
They be having the
Oh,
glue and shit.
listen.
Like it be long, and then they
trim
cut
that
it.
shit, yeah.
They cut this shit like real, and then next thing you know, them
They
niggas got
shave it,
waves.
they got a line.
They look like ramen noodles at first, like black burnt ramen noodles, and then they start shaving this shit down, look like waves and
They
shit.
put a line in it.
They be
like
putting a line up. They
that
perfect.
shit be
Niggas be out here,
like-
Steve Harvey, perfect,
That shit be
nigga.
looking like macaroni and shit when they first be putting this shit up.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That shit look like
That
black
shit
ramen.
As a man, how do you feel about it? Like if you were bald, would you get one?
I mean, look.
Me personally, no, right? But since we in this age, all this equality
Oh,
shit,
Jesus.
shit, I be seeing bitches with fucking Transformers,
Yeah, they all-
niggas in disguise.
Them Jones leave their whole face on the pillow, so it's like, yo, lashes,
Hey.
makeup, everything. It's like,
Listen,
yo,
you know
whatever.
what? Butterflies in the sky. As soon as they blink my eyes, take a lick.
Nah, real
I'm
shit.
like, yeah.
Would you get one?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, probably not. But that's because
Probably
my
not.
shit.
So he's
I'm not
like,
gonna, but y'all don't even let me finish. Like, for real, let me
he
tell
said
you.
probably not.
Probably not. Because right now I'm good.
What
But
if
if
you
my
sold
shit
feet
start,
instead?
if my shit start looking like Sandlot right here, it might be that you might see me out like, hey, damn, why your line so short? How you know my shit ain't like that now? You don't know what this shit is.
Nigga shit looking like Cherry Hill East baseball field.
I'm telling you, my shit start doing that Kevin Durant shit. I'm out. I will
Kevin Durant was born like that.
No, I'm just saying. Look, I can't tell you.
Dog.
I don't need it. I don't need this shit now. But if I did, I might. Like if I really was out here, I'm still on Tinder.
Pregnant and dating.
I'll be seeing fake beards, and I'll be like, what?
Listen, bro, because look, what's the difference? What's the difference?
Anthony Hamilton phase. You gotta go.
Nah, but not everybody
shit.
can. Never, shit, some
You
niggas
pulling
is
it off.
some niggas is
That's
for
a
that.
beef.
Y'all not coming for me. Y'all not coming for me.
Yo, it's
You gonna say my shit? I'm pulling it off. What the fuck do you mean? Cause you
for
wanna start chopping, nigga. You might wanna look into the weeds, nigga. You wanna start chopping? Shit. You like you pulling it off. You know what I mean? You out here loud and proud with your patchy ass beard, nigga. What's up? What's up? You loud and proud. That's why they coming for you in the comments, nigga. Yeah, he out here. He made that shit personal. Like you pulling it off, though. You out here. You know what I'm saying? You out here.
I was being nice.
You know what I mean? He out here. That's backhanded like shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know how your shit was kind of fucked up when you was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
You grew into that big ass
Yeah, I
head.
mean,
He's that kind of guy.
You know what I'm saying? Around the ball
You
way.
see your head, baby, but you're smart. You're smart. You're smart. You know what I mean? I see how you got all them good grades.
Nah, man. I mean, I'm just saying, when you good, but it's no different than now. Everybody want what they don't got. Nobody.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And sometimes when people lean into what they got, we clowning them. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want what they don't got. Chicks want ass, they ain't got no ass, they go buy one. Chicks want titties, they been buying titties. You want a nose a certain way, you go buy one. You ain't got long hair, you got one of them little fucking samurai knots on top of your shit. You want the long shit to your back, your ass, go buy it.
Everything on the market.
You want the lashes, you want your lashes looking like motherfucking caterpillars crawling off your face, go buy it. You want a beard, nigga? Go buy it. If you got the time to buy a beer, that's on you. You gotta be the nigga in the line at the store. You gotta be the nigga pointing and clicking, putting in your credit card number. You gotta be that nigga. You gotta live with that shit. You know what I mean? It ain't me. If you want to do it, nigga, you in a line at the hair store with the rest of these bitches. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm looking for the deep waves.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have deep waves next week. Watch, my barber know how to do that shit.
Put me in the direction of the Murrays.
You want to go to bed and leave your head of hair on the pillow? Good for you,
they be
nigga.
blowing the fuck out that
Niggas
shit. That shit be glued to a nigga's scalp. Nigga pulling skin off and shit with nigga.
Should be
I'm
like,
God damn,
nah.
nigga, I know that shit.
You wanna be when you gotta change it up, you wanna be in the mirror peeling off the little Elmer's glue shit, the little fake skin shit? Be my guest. Niggas is wearing lifts. Niggas is shit. I used to have a slim tee. I ain't wearing it now. Because I'm sitting down. I'm not wearing it now, I'm sitting down.
Niggas is pulling off hair and grabbing the cortisone real quick.
Niggas is doing all types of shit. Nigga, if you want to use turpentine to get the glue up, that's you. Because these bitches out here doing everything. They out here. Motherfuckers is like, motherfuckers is buying fake coochie lips.
Yeah.
They got draws, they got fake coochie lips.
You got a fake camel toe. That shit is a camel foot.
It is a camel nose. You are out here. Yeah, you out here with the bullshit.
No.
Wait, what? Like, how do you, let me ask you a question. Oh, these chicks with the booty, the butt pads.
Like the Bart Simpson mouth.
Yo, let me just say, like,
Homer Simpson mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Chill.
Like Young Talk. Looking like Young Talk with the hair.
Leave my son out of this, god damn it.
The pubes just sticking out each and every
No,
way.
but real shit though. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question on that note. How the hell would you feel? How the hell would you feel? You about to get with a John. She taking everything off. Everything you liked about her, she peeling that shit off. It's on the bathroom floor.
Listen,
Ass on the floor, pussy on the floor.
I have
Bitch ain't got no titties. They on the floor.
looking like a,
I was like, damn, bitch, I like a bitch with long hair. That's on the floor.
Mrs. Potato had all the body parts coming off.
Yo, how would you feel like that?
No, the thing is, how do you feel when you damn... Listen, you know, I like to do out there, you know what I'm saying?
You're not saying anything. You got to talk. They will not understand. We do not understand it right here. You got to... You grab a doobie dog. Nigga, just say that. Talk. Talk, nigga.
Listen, I met many a Josh with the beards in the Southern Hemisphere. How do you feel about that?
Could you repeat the question?
Many Josh with the beards in the Southern Hemisphere. How do you feel about that?
Oh, down.
But that's their prerogative, man.
But
No,
what do
I
you
know. How do you?
I
how
don't
do
care.
you feel about it?
I don't care.
If you
So
met
you
a
go
woman,
either
No,
way.
I'm not a fan of that natural diaper shit, trim your shit,
So
whatever.
some of y'all there looking like
When they-
Wakanda.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not a fan. I just said I'm not a fan of that. If you let your shit, if her shit looking like yours,
That's what I said. Looking like Josh with the beard in the Southern
I will
Hemisphere.
gladly not be beating around the bush. Gladly, I'm like, listen, because you would see that. That's poking out of everybody's drawers. It don't matter what.
Well,
It don't matter if you went to Lane Bryant or whatever.
What if it's like?
Got the Playtex
What if
Jones
it's
on?
not this heavy, but it's like that scraggly shit?
Nigga, I'm a man. That don't bother me. That don't bother me. I'm not worried about that. But some niggas like baldies. They like that. They like that baldy shit. They like that bald shit. And that's their preference. But for me, like, if your shit looking like, if your shit looking like mine, I don't know either. A little trim. But like, if you got it trimmed, if you got that shit trimmed,
landing strip. Yeah, man.
that's fine,
Ooh,
man.
a landing strip.
That's fine. Yo, if you got the shit, I ain't shaving this week. I'm gonna be like,
yeah, I'm like, I ain't tripping on that.
yeah, but if the shit looking like goddamn,
Fucking weed whacker.
yeah, like if I gotta work the bush to find the puss, I don't want it. I don't want to go like Dora the Explorer with the boots, the monkey in the boots, trying to into the thick of it. Like, I don't want to do that shit. If I gotta do that shit, by all means, shorty, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So
because
would you
a lot of times when I
What
cross
if you
that,
really like her though?
it don't listen, bro. Let me tell you something.
Like, what if you really like her personality, and then when you
Nigga,
get there, it's like...
Listen, that's all about compatibility, man. Sex is part of it. Being attracted to somebody is part of it. I'm not attracted to that. So, despite all that, I'm just gonna be like, look, I can pause on that.
So you would really,
because I don't see
y'all
myself.
down at that point. You would really like bounce.
That's what I'm asking. Like,
Yo,
Like you really
listen,
would be like,
you
I'm
like,
good
I'm
on
good.
this.
Yeah.
In my experience, the ones with the hairy smell like hoagie meat, and I'm good. I don't want you should be smelling like a whole Wawa section. They put everything on there. It's an Italian, lettuce, tomato, onions, hot peppers, sweet peppers, oregano, oil, vinegar, everything. It's the
Like
works.
an actual
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah, but imagine smelling that out of somebody's pants.
So wait, have you gotten to that point?
Yes.
And you've been like, bye.
No, you know, it was like, I still smashed.
See,
I'm a
that's
gentleman.
what- I'm
But
a gentleman.
they
That's
was
the
like,
point where
when they was
Jack-
talking about eat
That's
my
what I'm
box,
asking.
they was
Like,
talking about eat my
you
shit.
said all that. Then.
No, hey,
You said all that.
I smashed. I didn't, but that was the last time. I was in the one time I happened. There was nowhere I could go. We was like,
There was nowhere.
we was away from home in a hotel. It was nowhere I could go. And then, but when it came down to eat my pussy, I was like, let me no thank you. I'm not hungry. Like I politely declined. And I was in this. I was just like, listen, you ain't gotta do nothing. She was lucky. I was young, so it always works when you're young. But at the end of the day, shout out to Hims, Keeps, Lemonade, Roman, all y'all. Send a check and your products. We'll test them out.
I will not.
They got shit for y'all.
They got hers, don't they?
Oh, that's the
I don't
super
think so.
balding?
I don't think so. No, it's for everything. It's anything that can. It's basically for
Tied to the
to
hormone?
continue to push for the males to continue to feel manly.
Testosterone. So
Everything,
it's
all of that shit.
Just basically.
You balding, they got you. Your shit on some worm shit, they got you.
Oh, it's a whole.
They probably even sell lifts.
It's a worm shit.
You know what I mean?
It's a lift.
The lifts that they put in their shoes to look taller.
Oh, Shit, they got those.
I'm just saying, because that's what we talk about, right?
Man, they got everything.
Prosthetics and whatnot.
They got everything.
How would you feel? How would you feel when you get home to your nigga? He take off his shoes and he drop a whole foot, like. But you thought it was. You thought he was tall. Nigga had the fake beard. Nigga got the fake hair. Next topic. Ladies.
What age should your man stop rapping?
What, like, he got a career. He got bars.
Wait, he has a career?
He got bars.
No, that's not the same thing. He has a hobby?
I mean, he's out here. He's spitting.
What does that mean? He's out here.
He-
I guess
he-
he's
you know,
making albums and like he's earning a living from it.
He's rapping.
Okay.
At what point? No, I'm saying like when is it? When do you say, hey, bro? How about this? Let's word it this way. How long do you support your man's career until you go, look, bro?
So any career.
And like if he's trying to do the shit and it's not happening, how long would you? How
This is
long?
any career or rapping?
This is rapping.
I'm asking because I probably would not date a guy who told me he was a rapper, so this is irrelevant.
Like full time.
Yeah,
What about a
probably not.
comedian? It's similar.
A comedian is a more respectable, or
How?
like not respectable, an attainable career field. I feel like rapping is like, because you have to have actual talent to be a comedian, and you have to if you're really going to be something. A rapper, these guys out here are trash. Like they're just saying that they're rappers, just to be able, just use that as an excuse.
Plenty of
Fuck
comedians
bitches,
that just say
drink,
they're comedians too.
because the rap mindset lifestyle.
Isn't that true?
They're trying to fuck bitches, drink and smoke and party. They're trying to live that life.
Well, a lot of the trash rappers make it.
Well, I don't know. For me, I that mindset, I'm not attracted to it.
So you say the date one, like, oh, you're a rapper, and you
I'm
out.
sure I would find out.
You would finish the meal though.
No, I'm sure I would find that out before. I don't just go up with people I don't know. We would be talking.
What would be
What
like?
would I do for a living? I'm a rapper.
What would be like the female equivalent?
Probably like an OnlyFans type thing.
You don't start. They think I'll just start an OnlyFans and I'm gonna get rich. It don't happen like that. You got to promote your shit. You got to actually be doing shit. You ain't gonna make no. You're not making real money off that unless you already.
People are doing it, so
unless
they
you
making money.
If you was all like most of the women that get big on that were already big on IG. They were already had a following, so they were able to go, catch me on here. Catch me on there. In the rap game, in the rap game, what? In the rap game, they do what? They try to make it seem like their life is more lavish than it is. And the same thing with the sex joint. They try to make it seem like they doing a lot more and they making a lot more. That's the same shit. No, that's the only equivalent we can figure out. Y'all we didn't bring no other equivalent. Right. So I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about OnlyFans specifically. But that's in like this fame, this just being famous and trying to get big and trying to do something like that. A lot of people try to make it seem more lavish than it is. That's the whole thing.
But we kind of veered off from the topic, and it's like,
when do
you stop rapping?
When do you stop?
What age?
I don't think it's an age. I think it's like.
What age do you? Well, okay, maybe.
It's like
because like niggas is
stop trying
Jay-Z's
to pursue
50.
the dream, quote unquote.
That's what I said. When do you say I'm not going like the age?
Now some people still work and are able to have a career, and they're doing this as almost like a hobby.
So
there's other factors that come into play.
So the question is too broad. Because then you're measuring people's career. You're saying what age should you stop? Not how far are you when you stop. How far should you? When do you get to? That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's at what level would you say? Listen, I can't support you anymore.
How far would you?
What's on?
How much would you want your lady to support you?
At the end of the day, I would want to be practical. I would want to be practical.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a practical person.
Would you want a lady to support you?
First of all, I don't want nobody to support my dream. Because I would never
support if that's your lady.
Listen, I'm saying support what? Financially? Me personally, I would not want to be in that situation. It would be great, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to put that burden on somebody. So I would probably drop out myself because unless I'm being realistic and I got a dummy, because at the end of the day, there comes a point where we gotta live, we gotta eat. If you're out here buying my clothes, buying my jewelry, taking me here, paying for my studio time, and I'm out here 45, and you out here, we got 3 kids, and they hungry as shit, and you still paying and buying me chains and buying me shit so I can look like I'm rapping, and that's a different story. Damn, if you smart and you're a real man and you love that woman, you love your family, you gonna stop. But if she's supporting my dream and believing in me and saying, you go ahead and do that, and I'm making my own way,
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
She can
that's
support.
why I
That's
say
what
it's
I was
almost
trying
like
to
a
say.
hobby.
Okay, then if she,
That's what I was
then you can rap
saying.
forever. Why not? If it's a hobby, you're saying it's for fun, so it don't matter.
That's what I say. If
It doesn't matter.
He's still able to support
There's
whatever
no,
he's
there's
whatever.
There's no,
And he's rapping on the side. He make time for me. It's
Yeah,
almost like
it's-
when I tell my man, "Oh, you can't watch sports no more. You're not making time. It's consuming your life." Or like, no,
Yeah,
if
it
you're
doesn't
watching,
matter.
It's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. If you
just,
put it that way, it
know,
don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
If she don't support you as she just a
if
bitch.
it's interfering with your relationship and your life,
Then it's a
that's a problem.
different story.
But
That's
not-
Yo,
who
this
am
is
I?
just-
If it's not affecting me, if my girl wanted to be a singer and she's singing her ass off on her own fucking time, who am I to be like, quit singing? Support. When you say support, I'm thinking it's affecting me. If you're doing it on your own time and it's not taking time out of our relationship, why do I care? Why would I even care? Why would it even be an issue to me to be like, I'm not supporting you anymore? That's where I'm going
your
with it.
answer.
That's my answer.
Your
Why would I care?
Yeah.
Why would I care? Because if the question was they're supporting you financially, I'm supporting you financially. You try and be Beyonce and your ass, we did it. We tried it. We tried it.
So, what age would you say that?
The age, to me, it'll be like how long were we together? But if I'm supporting you financially, shit. You might got a week anyway. Because I ain't got it. You might got shit. We gonna both have OnlyFans. Shit. We gonna both be out here. We gonna be singing for dinner. Cause I ain't got it. If that's the question. I've been Taco Papi. This is Lord Charles and our illustrious guest, Josh with the beard. Y'all be easy. I don't even have an out. It don't matter.
That was it.
That's it.